Hello, sports fan. This is Steven here with Sports Choice Plus. I'm bringing you a very special breakdown. I'm going to be covering the New York Football Giants are done with Saquon Barkley. Before I get right into that, I want to make sure you're subscribed to the YouTube channel so you can get all the updates each and every time we have breakdowns here at Sports Choice Plus. Without further ado, let's get right into the action. Looking at the new regime that's currently in the New York Giants football organization, you're looking at a new general manager, you're looking at a new head coach. That energy is different inside the football locker room and facility. The people that drafted Saquon Barkley are no longer there. When you look at the mystique and what he had coming out of Penn State, Saquon Barkley was one of the most highest decorated draft picks that we've seen to not have that pizzazz when he gets into the NFL. When you're looking at just how he finished off his last year at Penn State, how he popped on the screen, not only is the kid physically gifted, his body is a physical specimen, and you looked at so much potential with him and Daniel Jones, and also Odell Beckham. What derailed that was injuries. What derailed that was inconsistent play on the field from all different kind of players, not just Saquon, but also Daniel Jones, Odell Beckham. What also derailed that was bad coaching. So when you're looking at Saquon Barkley and his value, the last 3 years, he hasn't really produced a lot because his body has been injured. But you also have to ask yourself, a younger running back that has injury problems this early in his career, how long will his career actually last? How much will he be able to give a contending team? So the New York Football Giants are trying to move on from their asset, and they're trying to make something back off him. Mind you, he was a second pick in the draft. Mind you, there wasn't a lot of other people around saying, oh, you should go with a different pick or that pick. He was seen as one of the best picks in history as far as a ready-made running back. So now, New York Giants are looking to move on. It's not a bad thing. It's just business. If you're not on the field, your productivity is not fetching what your cap number is, you're going to get shopped. You're going to get moved. So now they've opened their phone lines and they are listing for trade discussions. I fully expect Saquon Barkley to be traded off this team by the NFL draft. With that being said, there's a team out there that's willing to take a risk on him. There's teams like Tampa. There's teams like Pittsburgh. There's teams that, not Pittsburgh per se, but teams that need a running back. Teams that could use a luxury gadget back at that point. Because at this point, he hasn't seen, I don't think Saquon, wherever he go, will be a workhorse. I think wherever he goes, he'll be traded for a 4th, 5th, or 6th round pick. And he'll be a back that's a complimentary back and not used as a workhorse back every single down. So, yes, there's a market for Saquon Barkley. But when it's all said and done, what will Saquon's Barkley career look like? Right now, it's too early to tell if he's going to be a boom or bust. But you got to ask yourself, if he gets a healthy 1 or 2 seasons, will he be able to put his foot down and say, you know what? I'm a Pro Bowler. I'm a baller. This, that, and the third. It's tough. But I believe the New York Giants are moving on from Saquon Barkley. And I feel like this is the year that it's going to happen. I feel like they've seen enough sample size-wise to see that when he does get on the field, he can play. But buyer beware. Whoever trades from Saquon Barkley, expect him to miss most of the season every single year he's on your team. It's not being pessimistic, but at this point, you don't know what you're going to get from your asset. So chime in. What do you think? Do you think the Giants should keep him? Do you think the Giants should trade him? Definitely. Get in the sports comment section down below. Tell me what you think. Would you want your team taking a flyer on Saquon Barkley? Definitely check out Sports Choice Plus on the YouTube channel for all the breakdowns, for all the updates, each and every time we have breakdowns. And as always, we thank you so very much for checking us out. We'll see you on the next video.